We're on the way to the class and I don't even know if I'm prepared because like when you don't go to Barry's for a while and that first class that you get back, it's honestly the hardest class. We'll see how I do. I mean, I'm like excited because like I'm up early. Class is at 7:15. It's in 5 minutes. I live 2 minutes away from it. Alright guys, I'm back from my class. I'm gonna take a shower real quick and I'm gonna start getting ready for this event that I have with GHD hair. Okay, so I just got out of the shower and I am quickly going to just do some skincare, ready for the day. Hey guys, so my coffee is ready. I have to quickly get ready for this hair event that I'm going to. I guess we'll do that. I literally have like 15 minutes to do it. Why am I always running late? Like, I don't get it. Like, I woke up at 7 a.m. today. I'm still running late. I don't know how that makes any sense. Okay guys, I'm at the GHD event. I'm just currently waiting to get my hair done. They're gonna be doing me next, which I'm excited for. And they have this cute little space up here. So in like a couple minutes I'll be over there doing my hair. You guys, thankfully it's like not too hot out today, so I'll catch you guys when I'm doing my hair. It's they're featuring like their new styler that it's like the hair straightener that dries your hair while you're straightening your hair, so.
So it's game only.
I just want to show you the after using the GHD stylers. It's actually been a little while since my appointment. I left and then right away ran to get lunch with my boyfriend, but we just got out and he just left and I could finally show you guys my hair. So I don't know if you guys saw before, but it was like poofy and just like frizzy and like not really straight. So this GHD styler, it literally straightened my hair to the point of like no frizz or poofiness can happen even in the Florida humidity, and it's like guaranteed up to 48 hours. So I'll be testing that out. I don't think my hair has ever been this pin straight and smooth. It's just so hard for my hair to stay like this because of how humid it is in Florida. Like you guys, it's pin straight, and they actually damped up my hair just so I could see how it works when you straighten it and blow dry it at the same time. So basically with like the styler, probably you're like, wait, like isn't it gonna burn your hair? So basically there's like a technology in there that they've been working like 9 years on that it does not burn your hair. It actually is like steaming it, so there's like no burning or anything. So I'm excited to try it like when my hair is actually fully wet. But they did damp up my hair to show me how it worked, and it literally, like, you guys, like it straightened and dried my hair so straight. They gave me this goodie bag from Monday Swim, which I'm so excited for because like this, first of all, this beach bag is so cute, and they gave me a cute towel and of course a straightener and hair oil, and I'm so excited to be using this. I feel like I'm going to be using it all the time because it makes doing your hair so easy and like hassle free. So thank you GHD so much. I'll have the styler linked down below on my LTK just so you guys can check them out if you guys are interested, because I've been seeing it all over TikTok and I just wasn't sure if it actually works, because when I was like, oh, this, how does it dry your hair while straightening it? Like that seems like it would burn, but it works, guys. I had lunch. It's now 3 o'clock. I know. I've literally, like, I posted on TikTok and then I was like, okay, wait, I need to get back to vlogging. I actually have a lot of work, like still some work that I have to do today. So I'm thinking that I have to film like this reel. So I'm gonna do that today. But I need like caffeine, so I'm gonna quickly go grab a strawberry acai at Starbucks, and then I'm gonna come back home to do some work. I don't have much going on. Tomorrow I have my other niece's birthday dinner. Pearls, she's the blonde one. I have a brunette niece and a blonde one. They're sisters. They're like a year apart, but their birthdays are also like a month and a half. So you guys saw my niece's birthday back in, what was it, like July? So now it's gonna be my other niece's birthday, and we're actually celebrating it, taking my niece out to eat to Komodo, which is like a really fun Miami restaurant. I'll probably show that tomorrow and like just take this vlog into the weekend, into the week, but the rest of the day is just gonna be like a week. My niece's birthday. Yeah, it's my niece's birthday and we're going to Komodo, which I'm very excited for. We like never go, because it's like, if you're going to Komodo, like feels like you're going out, because it's like there's music and everything, so. And it's also in Brickell, so it's like kind of far, but.
That's my
birthday girl.
That's my smile on her. She's like, I'm turning. Here it's like 300. I'm like,
Hey guys, so we're doing Sunday brunch at Milo, which is one of my favorite restaurants in Miami. I'm here with Nina. Hello. Alex.
what's up, guys? Me and me.
And you. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. so sweet. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. So I honestly kind of forgot where I left off on this vlog, but as you guys know, as you guys just saw, I was shooting with Fro Rojas. He's probably one of my favorite photographers in South Florida to collab with. We've been collaborating since like 2019. He just knows me, he knows my shots, he knows my angles, and his whole vibe is just, we always hit it off so well with like the creative concept, like 4 different outfits, which I wasn't expecting that we'd get like so much content in, but yeah, we got 4 outfits in, so I'm just excited to see the shots and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Anyways, today I have just like a couple of errands to do. I am quickly picking up some coffee beans. You guys will probably think I'm like insane for how obsessed I am with having fresh coffee at my house, but it's genuinely a necessity in my household to have my coffee beans from this place, which is Wells Coffee. By the way, if you guys notice a different car, it's not because I got a new car, even though I would love this car, but this is actually a loaner. I'm at Wells Coffee right now in Fort Lauderdale, which is kind of a drive from my house. I live like in North Miami. It's a little bit of a drive, but it's worth it to have that fresh coffee every morning, so I am willing to drive here. My shoot was kind of like in the morning. It's 12 now, so I decided to quickly run while there's no traffic and just get myself to get the coffee bean. Yeah, so I always get Guatemala or Honduras, so fingers crossed I have one of those today. After that, I have to help out my mom with something. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab some coffee beans, a BRB. Okay guys, bag is secured. I got the coffee bean. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Have a couple things planned for today. I am finally getting my nails done. I've had them breathing for like 3 weeks, but I simply cannot. Like, I cannot deal with this, and I'm actually going on a trip, last minute trip this weekend to New York City, and I was like, I cannot go to the city with my nails looking like this. So I have my nail appointment in an hour, which is fine. We're good on time. I think I'm just quickly gonna make myself some coffee. I did go to Barry's early this morning, so I'm a little out of it because I just got my period today. You already know, my muscles are gonna be so sore. I'm just proud of myself for even going this morning because, like, you know when your period hits and you're just like, you are not feeling it. Oh yeah, and tomorrow I'm actually getting my hair done at IGK. So don't kill me guys, but I am in that stage where I'm bored a little with my hair, but I don't want to do a drastic change. I kind of just want to lighten it up a little because it's really, really dark, and go back to more of my natural color, maybe add a little bit of caramel highlights. I'm gonna see. But yeah, I just want to lighten it up a little because it's really dark, and I don't know. I'm just feeling change. I have the need for transformation. Maybe it's because Mercury's in retrograde. Wait, aren't you not supposed to get your hair done when Mercury's in retrograde? I kind of heard that, but it's not retrograde yet. I still have a couple days. So I'm not getting it done exactly in retrograde. So it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, so I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting a spray tan tomorrow too. Just cause like we're going to New York and I want to look good in New York. Like I want to get really nice photos in the city. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get a spray tan, nails done, hair done. And we're gonna look snatched this weekend. So I'm really excited. I'm so hungry and I need to eat because I went to Barry's this morning. Okay, so as you guys saw, I had breakfast and now I'm heading over to get my nails done. So we are on the way. I'm just wearing one of my favorite Aritzia one pieces, and then this top I actually thrifted the other day. I really like it as just kind of like a cover up. On my way to do my nails. Wow, the skies look so pretty. Okay guys, so we're going to New York City for the weekend. It was a super spontaneous trip. last minute. It's Friday morning, super early, and then we're coming back Sunday really late. And I'm excited. I haven't been to the city since 2020, so like 3 years. I'm just excited for like the food and, you know, just being in the city, shopping and stuff. I'm excited for bagels, coffee, pizza, Italian food, just like food in general. And oh, I forgot to update you guys. I was last vlogging on Wednesday, but I didn't show you guys my nails. So I got gel X. They're just this color. I'll have it on the screen thing. It's called Vampire Buff or something like that. I don't know how that makes any sense. And then I got my hair done yesterday actually, and I got a little bit of highlights. I went to IGK, but they did a pretty good job. It's just like really minimal, very like nothing drastic, like a tiny bit of highlights on my hair. And I also got a spray tan yesterday, which is why I look like I was at the beach for a month. So yeah, anyways, I'm excited. I'm gonna be vlogging this trip. I've been vlogging my week, but I'm just gonna take it until the weekend for more content. Plus New York is fun, I have to vlog it. Yeah guys, I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, we just checked into our hotel. It's really nice. It's the Edition. It's the Edition in Times Square. We got a little welcome package in here. This is nice. Wow.
Bottle of Prosecco.
Yes. The other room. And we're literally right in the middle of Times Square. The room is obviously like super sleek. I love the Edition. It's so nice. And then Times Square, guys. So we are fully checked in. I just finished unpacking all the bags, and it is a gloomy day in New York City. That's okay. I like gloomy days. Honestly, it's great because it's not going to be as hot, because our plan for today is to walk around, go shopping, get some good food. That's what we're doing. So yeah, I'm just wearing this like summery dress because I was like, this is what I want to wear today, even though the vibe is so just like gloomy out. But when in NYC, I'm gonna bring the sunshine in to from Florida, so you know.
I like the weather though.
Yeah, the elevators are so pretty.
Super nice.
Got baby picked out his outfit.
Look how pretty she looks.
Oh, cute. Big Apple. Times Square. Did a little shopping today. Guys, we're so tired. We're going back to the room right now to get ready for dinner. We actually were supposed to go to Cipriani, but we switched our reservation. And we're going to this sushi place that one of my good friends recommended me. He like lived here many years, so I trust him. Shout out to Kyle. I've been walking literally all day. Like my feet hurt so bad. This song is literally the vibe. Alright, we're in the middle of Times Square. Okay. I'm excited to try this. Oh, we need it. I'm so I have no patience.
It looks amazing.
It's like mushroom,
Yeah,
rice.
mushroom, truffles, eggs.
Yeah.
Rice.
Art. Hey guys, so it's next day, Saturday. Going to grab some coffee. We woke up a little bit ago, so we're just getting some coffee and bagels to like start off the day. And then we're just gonna like walk around for a couple of hours. And yeah, I'm excited. We're trying Bluestone, which I heard has really good coffee in New York. So I'm all for good coffee. You guys already know I'm like a big coffee gal. And obviously gotta try the NYC bagels. So can't wait, and I'm just gonna be walking around. And then tonight we have dinner, so probably like show a little get ready with me and take you guys along. But yeah, we're having the best time. I love New York City to visit.
To visit.
To visit.
To visit.
It's always fun. Like there's just so much to do.
And see.
And see. And eat. So, and then tomorrow we're actually having dim sum breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah.
Team 101?
Yes.
I think it's called.
Yes. I'm just wearing this top that I thrifted and Levi shorts with Converse. He has Psycho Bunny Lululemon shorts that I bought him, and check out his sneaker game. He just bought these Audrey's. Shout out to Kyle for recommending. We got the bagel. Wow. No, babe, that's like amazing. He's so cute.
Did you see the one laying over there in the river?
Oh yeah. there's a photographer here that I always work with, and she reached out to do a photo shoot, so excited to wear this dress from House City and these heels that I bought actually yesterday. And for a photo shoot, are you ready?
I'm excited.
He really hates photo shoot. Like, he did one, it was the girl that did our hair photo shoot last time. Yeah.
She's the only person I like to do it with.
We're ready. We're waiting for the Uber. It's a little late. There's like a lot of traffic, guys. guys, so I'm crying right now because I'm engaged. I know this vlog's like all over the place, but it's just like so many emotions, and yeah, this trip was like all for
surprise.
the surprise. Yeah, like speechless. I don't have anything to say. It's just like the ring, how stunning. I'm literally like on cloud 9 right now, guys. Yeah, we're engaged. You guys, the ring is, I don't know if it's focusing, but it's, oh, there we go. It's literally stunning. It's like my dream ring. I've always wanted the gold with the,
Hopefully they can hear you.
the gold with the setting that like makes it pop up. Yeah. We're going to celebrate now. We're going for dinner in New York City, I think in Brooklyn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Peter Luger.
Peter Luger. It's one of your restaurants that you like here. Apparently it's hard to get a reservation there, so
We're excited.
we're excited. Guys, I'll catch you guys in a bit after I'm like done processing. Guys, this date came on this like big bone. My date for the night.
For the night? For the rest of your life?
For the rest of my literally for the rest of my life. I keep forgetting I'm a wifey.
For the ring.
It doesn't focus. Okay. Hi guys. Happy Sunday. So, where we left off was last night at dinner. We were celebrating. Now we're having brunch. No, we're having dim sum for breakfast. This place called Hawan. And it is so freaking good. These are like the best dumplings ever. They actually have a Michelin star. This is like the best thing I've ever tried. So we basically have the whole day in New York City. So we haven't been to Soho yet. We're gonna go walk around there and look at the shops, I guess, and then we'll see if we have time to like go buy the water. So guys, it is definitely a couple days later. I'm so sorry. Honestly, this vlog has been all over the place. I just feel like there was a lot of emotions because I've had, you know, such a big thing happen to me last week, and I kind of, not that I had a feeling, I had really good intuition. So the week like leading up to it, I kind of had a feeling. So I'll just tell you guys backstory, but basically I'm engaged, as you guys probably saw on Instagram. I want to thank all of you guys so much for all your DMs and all your sweet messages. I am just so lucky to have such a supportive, loving audience, and you guys have just literally showered me with the most beautiful, kind messages congratulating me on the engagement and congratulating us as a couple. And I just feel like we were on cloud 9, just so excited to finally share this beautiful moment with you guys. It's definitely been a long time coming, like freaking finally I am engaged. I feel like you guys are probably gonna be like wondering how it happened, what happened, did I know, how was the proposal, like how did it go, like all the details of the proposal. I'm popping this Alani energy drink because it's currently 6 o'clock and I'm exhausted. I've literally had a million things to do and there's just like a lot of things going on right now. Nothing bad, it's all good things. It's just a lot, and it's very overwhelming, so that's why I have been not consistent with my upload schedule. I do apologize for that, but let me just take a couple more steps. Basically what happened was last week, or was it last week? Oh, it was already the week before. Basically that week that I vlogged, my boyfriend, well now fiance, I have to get used to saying fiance because it's not something I'm used to. My fiance, he told me, Joanna, we're going to New York City for the weekend, and he told me like 3 days before, like 4 days before. I at that moment I was like, that's super random, like we're going to New York City, like, and it was just us two. Like sometimes we go on trips like with his family because he's super close with his family, so we travel a lot with them, and it was just a trip for us two. And I was like, okay, interesting, like a little romantic trip, like that should be fun. But I just kind of like started to think about things, and I was like, this whole year we've been talking a lot about getting married and about getting engaged, and it was kind of like one of the things that was the #1 thing that I knew was on his agenda, was like to save up for the ring, because he always told me like if I could propose today I would, but like I want to save up to give you like the most beautiful ring. And that's just me giving TMI. Basically that's what happened. But like I said, we had a lot of conversations about getting engaged. We moved in together last year in November, so we've been living together almost a year already, and it was kind of like that next step. And in our world it was kind of just like, he's somebody that wants, like he's all about family, he's very family oriented, you know, he wants to have a family soon, and I'm the same way. You know, since we moved in together we've had this discussion so many times, and like obviously I wouldn't be with him if he wasn't my person. Like he's literally my best friend, like my soulmate. We've like literally grown up together. Like I can't imagine my life without him, and vice versa. He's like my other half. So when he told me we're going to New York City, and like here's a backstory on New York City, is New York City is actually where we started dating. So when I met Herman, he was living in New York City. He was going to Fordham University over there in business school. When I met him, he was like on his summer vacation, like in Miami, because his family lives down here. So I met him. It started as a summer fling, me and him. We, like didn't think, like, you know how things always happen unexpectedly. Like at the time when I met Herman, I was like in my party stage. I was like living my best life, basically, like going out and just having fun. And I was like, oh, like this is gonna be a summer fling. Didn't think anything of it until we started talking. We started, you know, kind of liking each other, but I always knew he had to go back to New York. So I was like, I don't know if I could do long distance. And I was someone that was very scared of that. Seeing how like just mature Herman was about it and how serious he was about us, I was like, I'm willing to take a shot. Like I'm willing to try to see if it'll work out. Obviously I gave it a shot. We did long distance for like a year and a half, almost 2 years, and he was living in New York City at the time. A lot of you guys were like, oh my god, Joanna, like I remember the vlog where you went to visit him in New York City and like you guys just started dating. And yeah, like I've shared basically our whole like love story on YouTube since the very beginning, and New York City has like a very special place in our heart because it is where we started dating. It's where we fell in love. Our connection got so much stronger because of him living in New York City, because I think that once you can go through just even long distance for a year and a half, you can pretty much go through anything. So that tests everything. It tests your trust, it tests communication, it tests everything, and it wasn't easy, but we got through. And New York City just holds a special place in our hearts because it's kind of like, that was like the stage of us like falling in love with each other. That's when we, you know, first started dating, and we were like head over heels, just like so in love. Still are, but you know what I mean, like that phase where you're like, what is it called, the honeymoon phase? That was New York City for us. I would like visit him every other week. I'd go to New York City, and I was also born in New York City. For a lot of you guys that don't know, I was born in New York, and me and my mom lived there till I was like about 7 years old. Then we moved to Florida, but my dad still lives in New York, so I have a lot of like just connections to the city, and every time I go I am in love with the city. It's so my vibe. I just love it so much. I don't know, it's just so alive. And anyways, getting backtracked, but yeah, New York City has a special place in our heart, and we haven't been there in a while. Like since he moved back from college, like we haven't really visited just because he lived there so much, and like whenever we plan a trip, or like we would rather go somewhere else because we've already been to New York City so many times. So when he said we're going to New York City, I was like, that is so interesting. In my mind I was obviously like, what if he proposes? And I was like, oh my god, like I honestly have a feeling he might propose. And I'll be honest with you guys, because it's hard to plan like a surprise and everything, although I was still surprised. Like I had that feeling. I also have very good intuition. I always have like, my gut feeling is usually always right, but I just had a gut feeling. The second he told me that we're going to New York City, I was like, this man's gonna propose to me. Like he's definitely gonna propose to me. So I was like, you know what, I have 3 days to get myself ready. I'm gonna go get my nails done, I'm gonna go get my hair done, I'm gonna get my dress. Like I literally tried to do everything in like 3 days. I wanted it to be memorable. I've always told him, I was like, listen, if you propose to me, make sure like I look good, make sure I know to get dressed, make sure like I'm gonna get everything done, like my nails, hair, everything, make sure like to have a photographer because I want these photos and, you know, to be able to remember them forever and just to remember that moment forever. And I know a lot of people argue about this because a lot of people are like, oh, it should be a private moment, there shouldn't be a photographer or anything like that. And I think to each their own. As someone that's done social media since like 2015, I kind of love showing my life, and it's not to show off or to be like, look at me, you know, I'm living this fantasy life. It's more so just to like have you guys follow my journey, and I love creating beautiful content and stuff like that. So I always told him, I'm like, babe, this is gonna be such a big moment in our life. Like when you do propose to me, like make sure like I'm dressed nice and there's like a photographer so we can have like beautiful pictures to share with, you know, everyone. So anyways, what better way than to basically give me a sign that he's gonna propose to say that we're going to New York City. Anytime we go on a trip, I always make sure to get my nails done, hair done, get my outfits ready and stuff like that. So the second he said that, I was like, all right, I booked all my appointments, got everything done. As you guys saw, like I got a spray tan. Also, I got everything done. We got in Friday, and we just like spent the whole day walking around the city and just exploring, and we had like a little romantic dinner at night in the city. And then on Saturday, he kind of just randomly told me, I know you love the city and like I know you want like photos for Instagram, so I like set up a photo shoot like to do as a couple. I was like, okay, like there's like a 90% chance he's proposing to me at this point. That was kind of my sign that I gotta wear like the dress, because I had a dress that, because I knew like he was gonna propose this year, so I had a dress that I bought that I was like, this is gonna be my engagement dress. Like if he does propose, this is the dress that I want to be in, because it's such a stunning dress. It's from House of I'll have it linked. So I was like, I'm putting on my dress, I'm putting on my white heels. Like I've been ready for this moment. Like I knew this was gonna happen soon. So yeah, so when he told me we're having a shoot in Central Park, I was like, all right, 9% chance it's gonna happen. Am I gonna look like an idiot dressed in white if it doesn't happen? Probably. Like I have a huge feeling that it's probably gonna happen. And so I put on my outfit and we go in the Uber. You think of Central Park, you think of like the main area of Central Park. But I started noticing like we're going to like the middle of nowhere, like somewhere in the Upper East Side, and like to a part that I've never seen. And it was like the most gorgeous part of Central Park where there's like no people. And so he took me and he was like, listen, I have a little surprise for you. He took me like down these like stairs, because there's like stairs to get into the park, and it was just like such gorgeous scenery. It was like one of the most beautiful parts of Central Park I've seen. It was just like fountains and florals, gardens, and like it was very private. There was barely anyone there. And he like walks me over to a corner, and there is a heart of roses, of red roses. And I was like, oh my god, okay. That moment I was like, okay, it's 100% happening. And honestly, even though I had a feeling about it, I was just as shocked when I got there. I was like, oh my god, this is actually, like, it's actually happening. I got so nervous, and I was just like, not like a bad nervous, like an you know when you're just like excited and you start getting like those nerves from just like excitement. That's what I felt. And like he walks me over, takes me to like the middle of the heart, and he's like starts doing this speech. And obviously at this point I just start crying, like shaking and crying and like, you know, the whole thing. And I'm not gonna obviously tell you guys the speech because it's very private, but like he just, you know, basically talked about like our love story and, you know, his promise to me and just like all this kind of stuff. He started crying, we just started crying together. He gets down on one knee and he says, will you marry me? And of course I say yes. The photographer, which I didn't see her at first, but she popped out the corner and she was like, we're gonna have an engagement shoot. And I was like, oh my god. So it was just like the most dreamy, beautiful place in Central Park, like super romantic. And obviously after a couple minutes of me and him just like talking and like taking it all in and just letting our feelings out and everything like that and crying and all that, we start walking around the park and just like taking really cute shots together. The photos came out so dreamy. I haven't posted those yet because more moody, so I'm just like waiting for the right time to post it. But that's basically like our engagement photos. I did post obviously the proposal, as you guys saw, but after that we obviously like we called all our family, a couple of our friends. We didn't tell all of our friends. I literally told like one of my closest girlfriends, obviously all our family and everything like that, but our friends like didn't know until we posted on Instagram, just because I didn't want to feel overwhelmed in New York City because we were only there for the weekend, and I wanted to just like really cherish the time that we have together in New York City and really just enjoy that feeling of just getting engaged. It was just the most, I think it was like one of the happiest feelings in my life that I felt. Like it was just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like you're like on cloud 9. You just feel like so happy and like there's not a worry in the world. And it was just like literally kind of like a high. I can't even explain it. Like I just felt like this is like one of the best days of my life. You know what I mean? After the proposal, we went back home, changed for dinner, and he booked one of our favorite restaurants in New York City for steak, which is Peter Luger. He booked it like months ago because you have to book like way in advance to get a reservation. And so he managed, like he planned that all out. He got a reservation, celebrated there, and we like got a bottle of wine. And after that, we like walked, because the restaurant was in Brooklyn. We walked literally all of Brooklyn. Then we were like, let's just go to a rooftop in New York City. So we got a cab, went to a rooftop in New York City, like had a good night, just us, like literally just us celebrating. And then we just like walked back to our hotel, which was literally right in Times Square. So we got back at like 4 in the morning after just celebrating all night in New York City. It was unreal. Like it was one of the best weekends ever, like ever. I've never felt so happy in my life. And then that Sunday was our flight, but we had our flight at night. So that whole day, we just honestly, we slept in, and then we got the best breakfast of our life. Like we went to a dim sum place. As you guys saw, it's that dumpling place that I showed you guys. And then we walked around. We actually did a little shopping in Soho, and then we headed back to Miami in the evening on our night flight. I didn't announce anything during this time on social media because I was like, if I post this on social media, I'm gonna have anxiety about having to reply to everyone and have to say thank you to everyone, congratulate, like to all the congratulations and stuff like that. So I just decided to keep it like a very private moment until I'm ready to share it with everyone. Nobody knew besides, like I said, one of our friends and like all our family. And then we got back and we posted on that Wednesday, and I'm so glad that I waited to post, because when I did make it like Instagram official, literally spent the entire day just answering everyone's congratulations. Obviously we are so thankful for like all the love and like all the beautiful things everyone would said to us. It was just like so heartwarming. But yeah, I'm so thankful that we waited, because if we had to do that on the trip and just say like thank you to every single person, we literally wouldn't be enjoying each other's company. We wouldn't have enjoyed like that engagement phase. I'm so happy that we waited, which is another tip. If any of you guys have a feeling you're going to be engaged soon, don't post the day of, because you're gonna be so thankful that you took the time to really cherish the moment and, you know, not be stuck on your phone on social media. I'm really happy we did it that way, because we really enjoyed New York City. We really, you know, devoted our entire time to each other. Let's talk about the ring. I haven't even really like showed it to you guys. It's a round, I'm not gonna say how many carats just because I don't think that's important, but it's my dream ring. It's a round cut. It's basically like a Tiffany setting where like the diamond, it perks out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we have gone a couple of times to the mall just so I could kind of be like, this is what I like. Because you guys, like, a guy doesn't know what a woman wants when it comes to a ring. They really don't know unless they're in that business, but they don't know. So I want to make sure my man gets it right, especially when he's dropping that kind of money on a ring. I want to make sure he knows what to get me. So I always told him round cut, the setting that goes up that really shows off the ring, and obviously gold band, and he literally killed it. Like this is my dream ring, guys. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, so now comes the wedding planning. First, I think we're gonna start with the engagement party, which I already started thinking of planning, seeing who I'm gonna invite, all this kind of stuff. I think after that, little by little, we're gonna get to like the wedding planning. I just don't want to feel too overwhelmed because I have work and some other stuff going on that I'll tell you guys about soon. Anyways, yeah, that's the update. I'm engaged. I'm really excited because I feel like I'm gonna have more bridal content probably to share with you guys, which I'm so excited for because I feel like it's such a fun era, like that bridal era. It's fun. Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of fun things, wedding dress shopping and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna be obviously sharing that whole bridal era journey with you guys. But anyways, I need to wrap up this video. I love you guys so much. That is the update. I am gonna be back on my upload schedule now because, you know, after all of this, I'm ready to be back on my upload schedule. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for all the love. You guys like honestly mean the absolute world to me, and I read every single one of your comments, and I love you guys all so much. So thank you guys so much for all the love, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.